start. Shiek versus Corrin match up. Let us see what Meutrich can do here. What BloodyDreamer can do. We already have some bold calls in the chat. Let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm thinking, is the audio like slightly off? I can't tell. I don't know, the audio feels a little bit off to me, but it's probably not. Anyway, we're starting right in, 30% already racked up onto Corrin, though, as we know. Racking up percentages is not the problem for Shiek. Oh, unsafe nair approach here from BloodyDreamer. Oh, Meutrich dropping the shield a little bit too early on that neutral B, getting hit by the bite, getting normed right in the face. And now BloodyDreamer is playing more defensive. BloodyDreamer being known to be a very defensive player, not relying on any approaches. He's running away from opponents, letting them dive in and then rolling it out. Fair into up air, interesting. Extending the combo with an up air instead of another forward air, sending him upwards instead of forward. Who goes for the spot dodge immediately, expecting to kick onto the shield. To all the Corrin players out there, kicking onto a shield if you have an opponent pinned in shield is not a good option. They can punish that. Meutrich this time not falling for the neutral B, instantly shielding and holding the shield. Oh yeah, that is a BloodyDreamer special. Just running to the opponent and then doing the forward smash. Okay, and a lot of people at this point drop shield. It's a little bit of a variation of the so-called Deutschland here in Germany. You're just running to your opponent, doing side B with Happy Fountain, though forward throw the bouncing fish is also pretty good. Oh boy! Just pokes him in the foot. Okay, Meutrich using needle to cover himself, and yeah, that is another one of the BloodyDreamer classics. He is a little bit float charty. The reverse F smash on the ledge is something that he likes to do a lot, which is something you need to be careful on, because you cannot roll against this guy, and if you normal get up, you will most likely get caught by the chainsaw, the repeated hitbox from the F smash. You need to either jump or wait on the ledge. Now, if you wait on the ledge, you have all the time in the world. A lot of people, however, they leave the ledge immediately because Corrin has a lot of ledge pressure. So Meutrich now giving this guy a little bit of a medicine, or taste of his own medicine rather. Not approaching, needling. Oh, nice jab out, kick, and that is it. Meutrich DIing away, he knows he can survive that. DIing on the Corrin side kick is pretty hard to do. Like, there is a certain angle that you need to catch if you want to survive as much as possible, depending on where of course you are caught. A lot of people, when they DI Corrin's side B, they sometimes even mess it up and die earlier than they should. So to you guys out there, be aware of where you DI when Corrin hits you. That is something you need to learn in this matchup. Oh, yeah, side B as a tech chase option, you can do that. Or just using side B and neutral. Side B is like one of the first things you need to learn about when you're facing a Corrin. That thing is a good tool. Oh, fair to fair. Yeah, Shiek coming in hot. Alright, first game going to Meutrich against a BloodyDreamer. So, as far as seeding is concerned, this is going as expected until this point, really. I think BloodyDreamer registered a little bit too late, so we was hit with the random seed right in there. Any changes in any game plans, in any sense, way, shape, or form? No, no changes. Meutrich just thinking about the next song he wants to pull out on his album. Very important things to do before a tournament game. Okay, we're waiting. Some question about the rule set or something just came up. The old David denying whatever was in question. I couldn't hear it. We're just waiting at this point. There's always this little bit of delay after every game where people think about the counter pick, about the music, about the weather, about who they are facing next and losers maybe. I don't know. Now we're starting. And counter pick. What's it going to be? Battlefield, Town and City, one of the two. No, we're going back to Smashville. Interesting. So after getting hit by the double fair combo on the Smashville platform and dying off of that, BloodyDreamer decides to go back to Smashville. Alright. After the bouncing fish, 25% racked up immediately. Oh, Meutrich using the up tilt as a ledge trap option. Very good. Might catch normal get up more or less consistently, depending on how you time it, of course. Oh, empty hop, F-throw, bouncing fish, and 42%. Oh, he faster towards the other direction. Dash next off. Oh, down throw. Fairs him out. No F throw. Goes for down throw at least percent. Interesting option. BloodyDreamer using the neutral B projectile to wall out. Then goes in for a dash grab. Yep, down B in this scenario is something Shiek players really like to abuse a lot. Which is resetting back to neutral, diving over your opponent's head and then eating up airs apparently. Because BloodyDreamer was expecting it. Now it's 66 against 50%. Meutrich power shielding. Then goes for one missed up tilt, two missed F tilts. Oh, immediate tech from Meutrich. I don't think that was a tech. That was more like he wanted to hold shield, but he was a little bit too late on the shield input and it was buffered as a tech. That is what my conclusion of this scenario was. So correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, interesting flank with the paralyzer. BloodyDreamer messing up a little bit of an insta-pin. Rolling behind the Corrin after the first neutralizer to avoid the bite. Smart things. Oh, doesn't cover the tech in place. Alright. Oh, back throw. Yeah, he messed up the DI a little bit. A lot of people in this scenario expect forward throw. Oh, he tried to go for drag down up air and BloodyDreamer going a little bit too low with the fast fall up air and couldn't recover in time, being a little bit too greedy. And waits out the spot dodge, goes for down throw. Meutrich being sent off, and Meutrich again using his needles to cover his landing onto the stage. Fairly good choice. Using his needles as a defensive option to come back into a neutral, to come out of the disadvantaged state. BloodyDreamer being a heavy user of the neutral B, the paralyzer, the dragon bite. Now comes down for the platform, goes for neutral and gets F tilted by Meutrich. Oh, here comes the kick. No death. I was about to say, if he DIs that wrong, he is dying. Oh, down throw. Yep, and Shiek is getting close to up throw kill percentages. Alright, yeah, BloodyDreamer already fishing for that good old up throw. Sometimes you gotta go fishing. Doesn't matter if you have a bait or not. You gotta do it. Feed the family, get the fishes. Footstool. Okay, interesting option on the platform. Up air. No kill, of course. BloodyDreamer only being at 70%. Though Rage is coming in. Oh, interesting choice of a bouncing fish. Meutrich looking more like light. F-tilt missing, goes for jab immediately. Shiek frame data being pretty good. Corrin not being able to do anything on that shield. Or rather, out of that shield.
My name is Calyptus. I'm just joining for...
Oh, das ist ein bisschen merkwürdig, weil das Netz ist so deutsch abdämpfen, dass die eine Seite aufschneidet. Also müsste das dann so. Okay. Muss gucken, wie wir dann so auf den Tag kommen. Okay. So I'm joined by a co-commentator now here.
Yeah, hello, my name is Calyptus.
Put the mic close to your mic, like directly. Like right. Try to eat it.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, just like that.
Right now.
Alright, now we're watching BloodyDreamer against Meutrich. Meutrich taking a convincing game number 1 and having a pretty good lead here in game number 2.
Alright.
Already trying to catch out maybe an air dodge to go for up airs. BloodyDreamer, of course, is in kill percentage for a couple of mix-ups or combos. The good old Shiek kill confirms F tilt, up air, up throw, up air, these kind of things.
Yeah, also Corrin with a lot of rage. It's very dangerous.
Yeah, of course, and BloodyDreamer, he has done in game number 1 a very interesting pivot F smash, which caught Meutrich off guard. It didn't kill, but in these percentages, it might as well kill soon.
Yeah.
Like now you're starting to get a little bit nervous when you're Meutrich. Oh, these kinds of bites, they are also very dangerous. Oh!
Tilt.
Okay.
Not going for up air.
Yeah, not true anymore. He needs to wait out an air dodge, but BloodyDreamer jumping out consistently out of there. Oh, late nair?
Yeah. Setting him off stage, always good things.
Oh, let's jump.
Nice.
He's off stage. Back air.
Wow,
and
with
the
rage,
game.
Getting the game.
Game goes to BloodyDreamer, taking it back with the rage he had, not being faced by Shiek. Not letting himself fall into any kill confirms. No F tilt into up air, no F throw into up air, anything of the sort. Jumping out, and then taking it back by winning neutral like 3 times in a row, and then sending him off with a very well-timed back air.
Yeah, no fear whatsoever.
No fear whatsoever.
With the back air. I like it.
I like it too. Not the kind of kill I was expecting, but whatever works, works. And one was fairly safe too. Like Corrin back is like one of the safest backers in the game. So even off stage, you're kind of being pushed back towards the stage a little bit. So of course you can go off stage like that. You just gotta be a little bit careful of maybe getting hit by a very unsuspecting bouncy fish. Meutrich going for the handshake, game number 3. FD, considered Shiek's best stage in a lot of scenarios right next to Smashville. And the needle camping on the stage is real. If Meutrich decides to go for that, and he has done that before, it's gonna be tough for BloodyDreamer to come in, because BloodyDreamer himself is a player who doesn't like to go in. He's one who plays defensive, likes to wall out other people.
Needle camping on the stage is very, very annoying as well. Like, you have no place to run, basically.
Yeah, and you can't even react to that. Like, reacting onto the needles and then shooting that is pretty hard. You need to expect them.
Yeah, and even if you run, you have like a regular shield, and it makes it really hard to basically react to needles.
Yeah, and even then, needles can condition you pretty hard to just hold your shield. Oh, what up, Uppy?
Wow.
Good option.
I wasn't expecting that.
I'm fairly sure BloodyDreamer wasn't expecting it either, but he had the air dodge on deck. Oh, interesting scenario. Okay, BloodyDreamer going a little bit too low.
Here we go with the needles.
Ah, here we go with the needles. 47% to 100%. Like this. Oh, he does it again. Oh boy.
Wow.
Okay, he jumps out of there. Yeah. I was a little bit scared of maybe. Oh yeah, roll behind. Choosing an option after you're being hot on shield by the side B pin it can be tough sometimes.
Yeah.
I was
very deep there.
I was about to say, if he gets hit by another back air, up
nice
air, yep.
That's gonna take the first stock.
This time BloodyDreamer neither jumping nor air dodging out of there, just getting hit. He was maybe waiting it out. Yeah, okay. Pivot F smash.
The shield pressure on that. Wow.
The repeated hitbox on the charge is pretty dangerous in a couple of scenarios. Like BloodyDreamer uses that to cover normal get up and the other attack a couple of times, and it kind of works.
Yeah, it's really scary as well. Like, you don't want to stand in that hitbox when it charges basically.
Meutrich here with a full stock advantages. Okay, down throw to Uppy. Just maybe fishing out an air dodge, waiting it out. Oh, back air. Okay, he still had his double jump, of course, left.
Getting the grab. Is this gonna be up air? Yes, up air. Not
of course.
Killing.
No DI mix up. 100% is not enough. There's a full stock advantage here.
Corrin again with a lot of range. Very dangerous character.
Oh, this could be it. Oh, okay. He messes up the conversion because it was a little bit too late on that. Yeah, another one of those pivot F smashes. He was really fishing now. Yeah, just like that. He is fishing at this point.
Yeah, you can see that.
F throws him off.
Nice
Woo.
air dodge there. Very close as well.
The bouncing is something that you can react to if you hear the audio. Like visually, it's pretty hard to do, but on audio you can do that.
Yeah.
So God bless these players for having headphones on. Right? They probably couldn't hear it anyway. Up throw not going to kill at 100%. This is not Meutrich.
Nice up air.
Okay, yeah. The up air catching him on the landing. Meutrich winning his double jump, waiting out the shield, and goes for the dash attack. Okay. Now he goes off stage.
Nice needles.
Nice needles.
Wow, that's gonna kill.
And
Really
it's JV2, 2-1 for Meutrich against BloodyDreamer after losing game number 2. Convincingly taking it in game number 3.
Very good, very nice. I like it.
Very nice. The needles were interesting. Like he was trying for neutral into bouncing fish,
Yeah.
but the needles took care of it all by themselves. He didn't even
Yeah.
need the bouncing fish.
Yeah, it was very close as well. Like the reversed neutral B as a mix-up to basically get the edge guard was very good. I have never seen
Yeah.
that actually, to stage spike someone with the needles like that.
Yeah, I think the needles stage spike was a little bit of an extra. Like he was going for the bouncing fish afterwards. Like he didn't expect it either, I think.
Yeah. So,
So